Where can one find an incisive and well-written book on the relationship between Southeast Asia and China, at a time when the relationship will be marked by more asymmetric imbalance? Founder of Strategic Pan-Indo-Pacific Arena, Fa Kim Beng, a reviewer of this book, seems to have found one. In the Dragon's Shadow, Southeast Asia in the Chinese Century by Sebastian Strangio, published by Yale University Press in 2020. Now, why is this the case? With China having successfully contained COVID-19, while Southeast Asia still affected by it, especially Indonesia, where the number of cases are growing, yet the exact numbers remain unknown, the power dynamics between China and Southeast Asia will now be very delicate either in Indochina or South China Sea. No one knows the exact intention of the other, even if China seeks to show plenty of goodwill by promising the member states of the Association of Southeast Asia (ASEAN) as a top recipient of any successful breakthrough in their vaccines, of which China has 3 vaccines that have entered 3rd stage of human trials. One can, ideally, begin with the work of Sebastian Strangio, who believes that just as Southeast Asia was made to come together as a collectivity in ASEAN, it can be unmade too, when the region does not know how to handle the complex rivalry of China and the United States, what Professor Graham Allison of Harvard University called the Thucydides trap, where 2 powers compete with each other non-stop, seeing international relations as a zero-sum game. First of all, this book covers all 10 Southeast Asian countries and Timor-Leste or East Timor, which is trying to be ASEAN. Second, this book explains the struggle of each Southeast Asian country to be independent yet having to coexist peacefully with the growing preponderance of China, in turn with the United States, warning all the countries in Southeast Asia not to fall into any Chinese debt trap, or to accept China's security technology that can make Southeast Asia vulnerable to Beijing. A good example being the deployment of 5G information technology infrastructure. Thirdly, there are legions of books on China and the Belt and Road Initiative, of which Southeast Asia is a major maritime trade route that cannot be ignored at all. Works by Bill Hayton and Josh Kurt Lanzik on the South China Sea and China's Charm Offensive are impressive in their own right. However, the work of Sebastian Strangio, who has lived in Cambodia from 2006 to 2016, is no less exceptional. Perhaps Sebastian Strangio is a cut above the rest due to his simple but meaningful use of prose. All scholars or students of international relations should find a way to read this work, without which they may not understand the national and regional context of coexisting with China, a power that is becoming increasingly firm and assertive. They should buy and use it as a guide to understand China and Southeast Asia without fail, since this relationship is fraught with many delicate military and economic challenges. For example, as the United States begin to impose various sanctions on China, the Chinese foreign direct investments will make their way to Southeast Asia. However, can Southeast Asia host these Chinese firms and companies without antagonizing the United States? This alone is a major headache to the policy makers of Southeast Asia, many of whom are aging, and have yet to train the next generation of leaders to handle China, with the exception of Singapore.